Nate Heidenheimer has been with me, and we've been having a really good conversation talking about the CIA being behind all kinds of bad stuff for a really long time, and I totally agree. And
that would be my skill set.
Okay, well, I've told Nate that he can be in charge whenever the doors are open to the public repository of documents containing all the secrets that we've buried, that he can be in charge. So this is here on the record. Wolf Alexander, Independent for Congress, 10th District of New York. Any more thoughts, Nate?
Yes, I just would like to say we have a system of triple moding censorship. What I mean by that is the most sensitive and important stories structurally are not only censored by the big media, they're censored by the official alternative media as well. That's two modes. Yeah. And then the third mode I call is the cognitive dissonance you feel between, like you're like 27 years old and you're like, oh, I'm reading my alternative media, so this is telling me what the other New York Times media, etc., is not telling me.
Right.
That's in essence a third mode because it's the idea of the opposite. And as Thomas Pynchon correctly told us, the idea of the opposite is the ultimate prison because you're now programmed into, thinking that this is the opposite of that when there actually might be working together in a quid pro quo basis with alternative media giving you a lot of true shit. But guess what? They will be telling us true stuff about the capillary and information, but not the arterial information.
Oh yeah, just enough to keep us happy, but not enough to actually give away anything important.
And by but what is important, in my opinion, what the CIA and the de facto government of 2025, I guess, considers the most important is, does it impact mass institutions? Like, for example, the JFK assassination directly impacts mass institutions because if you go there, CBS and MSNBC and Fox are not running the elections pumped into every single classroom from New York to California. If on the other hand, the alternative media can get me interested in some esoteric and very important things. I'm not saying it's not important about, say, for example, the CIA coup in Chile. That's very important, but it's not going to impact every single classroom. So, I'm sorry, what?
We wrecked Iran, CIA.
Totally, yeah. But again, that's not going to impact classrooms. But the JFK assassination, the RFK assassination, in which 3 folks were assassinated, MLK, RFK, and UAW President Walter Reuther, who died in his second plane crash after putting the UAW behind the 1968 RFK campaign. That matters because if you go in there, the big media just lost their prison every single classroom from New York to California, right? That's arterial, and they will use triple moding censorship to protect the arteries and make the McLeftists feel happy with some maybe capillary truths that are very important but are not going to have any long-term impact.
Right.
And I'm not going to take it anymore, goddammit.
Good. Okay. Well, that makes 2 of us.
Okay. Let's talk again soon.
Okay.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Okay, and I'll reach you shortly on your...
Yeah, tell all your girlfriends, please. All women's rights.
Okay, I need I'll tell 1.5.
Okay.
I'm excited, bro. Don't worry.
Okay. I hope it's not really 1.5.